Okay, in this video what we're going to do is take a look at the helpline. The helpline is located at the very bottom right here, and it is a very, very important part of the user interface to those that are completely new to Maya.
I've been using Maya for a while and I still use it.
Okay, it's a fantastic crutch. Take a look down there, and what does it say now? Select tool. Select an object. Well, what is it talking about? It's currently talking about this icon right here that is selected at the moment, which is the select tool. You'll notice that as I move my mouse over it, I can select the select tool. Down below it's telling me select tool in the helpline. If I move my mouse out over the view panel, well, since the select tool is selected, it's telling me how I can use it. Select an object.
That was the most uses of the word select in a sentence I think I've ever heard.
So let's take a look at the move tool so that I can stop saying the word select. Now, I have moved my mouse over the move tool.
Right.
Let's select it. Tink. Now, look what it says down below. Move tool. Select an object to move it.
Oh, cool.
Let's go scale. Scale tool. Select an object to scale it. I mean, it's really straightforward how it works. If I come up here to just about anything inside of Maya. Set key. Well, let's look what it says in the helpline. Without even selecting set key, it says select key. Select objects to key.
That's cool.
Okay. Deformers. Edit membership. Select set or deformer. So it's letting us know what we need to do to utilize the edit membership tool.
Here, I got one. Go to create and use the CV curve tool.
Create CV curve
Go ahead
tool.
And fire it up.
Well, first of all, before we even do that, look at this. CV curve tool. Create a curve on the grid or live surface specifying control vertices. Now let's go ahead and fire it up. Bing. Now it changes yet again. CV curve tool. Click in a window to add CVs. Enter, meaning the enter key, to move the curve, or excuse me, to move.
I got you.
Enter to complete the curve. Also, middle mouse button, insert, and backspace.
Right.
So now I can start clicking to create a curve. And now it's like, well, what can I do with things, you know? Middle mouse button, insert. What does insert do? I can hit insert. Ooh, now I can come back and I can select these guys, and I can continue moving them around.
Yep.
That's interesting. Hit insert again, and I continue to create. So you get all these different things that you can do. It's very handy. And, of course, as it says, enter to complete the curve. Enter, and the curve is done. So, as a matter of fact, now look what we got. Scale tool. Use manipulator to scale objects. Okie dokie. And it even goes as far as to say, use edit mode to change pivot or hit the insert key. How nice is that?
That's just too cool.
So it's very handy no matter what you're working on up here. Even if I was to switch over to like modeling, come up to surfaces, come down to like loft. Loft. You can loft with selected curves, isoparms, or trimmed edges. And of course, if I hit loft, well, now I have a problem. An invalid selection. Need at least 2 curves, and that information is being echoed out in our command feedback, while down below, we just have the scale tool selected. So Maya's going, okay, scale tool selected. Select an object to scale. It's simple enough. So down here in the helpline, very, very important part of the whole Maya user interface, especially if you have a tendency to forget how certain things work.
Well, you know, it's late at night, you're 2 cups of Java short, and, you know, you can't remember exactly what it is you were doing at the time. It'll help you out a lot.
For sure.
And if you haven't been using Maya very long, and, you know, maybe you're trying out a tool for the first time and you're not sure what it does or how to use it, look to the helpline first, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to tell you how you can get started using the tool.
It's very, watch this. It's very helpful. Let's go and switch over to animation. Come up here to skeleton, joint tool. Now look what we get down there. Again, a lot of information. Joint tool. Click to place a joint. Okie dokie. So let's go and zoom in a little bit. So we have created a joint. Now, what else does it say? Click on existing joint to add to the skeleton. So in other words, if we create a few of these, and then I was to go ahead and hit enter to complete it, skeleton joint tool. So I can click on an existing joint, bink, to continue adding.
So now you're branching.
So now I'm branching. I can click drag to position the joint, click drag as it says, and then confirm to complete the skeleton. And confirm is simply the enter key.
Sure.
Bink. So very nice.
Yeah, very, very handy.
So that's the helpline. For those of you guys that are completely new to working with Maya, use it. It's a good thing.
Absolutely.
And with that, that's going to wrap up this lesson.